What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Bluff City Nerd here. And today I wanted to talk about all the drama going on with Vlad TV and what he said about Minister Farrakhan misquoting him. But before I get into that, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. And also, if you like my work and want to support my channel, please consider hitting my Cash App. I'd really appreciate that. That being said, let's get right into this article I pulled from hiphopdx.com. I will leave the link in the description below because there's also videos on this article. I will not play them here, but because I don't want to get hit with copyright claims or anything like that. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to watch those. But here we go. Twitter has launched an all-out virtual war against DJ Vlad and probably wants him canceled. The Vlad TV host made some misleading comments about the Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan last month, and that didn't sit right with Royce the 5'9". Consequently, the Bad Meets Evil MC took the time to make sure Vlad knew how he felt. In a more recent Instagram video, Royce explained he still wanted an apology from Vlad, but Vlad said he would only publicly apologize to Farrakhan if he was able to sit down with him and tell him directly to his face. Quote, I did a video telling him that I want him to apologize, but I simply stated, if you don't apologize, then you can't have a relationship with me, Royce explained. I don't feel like that's a big deal. I feel like it's Vlad disrespecting the culture. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal because he's been disrespecting the culture. Now you're taking personal shots at Dame Dash, one of our heroes, and make him out to be a bad father. And this is only appropriate in the business because we allow it. He added in the caption, wait, what did I just watch? Vlad really might need to be humbled, the minister, in person? Y'all didn't get a laugh at that? Brave man in a complicit business. Right, here's the video. It's about 30 minutes long. I want to leave the link to it in the description. Royce then explained he called Vlad shortly after he demanded the initial apology and said they communicated like two intelligent individuals. He added he didn't expect Vlad to understand why Farrakhan is important to so many black people, but he insisted that he be respected. He also scoffed the notion that Farrakhan would ever sit down with Vlad for an interview. Not only are you not getting an interview with the minister, would you never sit in the same room as the minister, he said. Who the F are you? Who the F do you think you are, man? Why are y'all talking about this man? Talking about this even realistic. Excuse me. That's a joke. That's a farce. That S will never happen. This has nothing to do with Minister Farrakhan. We don't need you to like Farrakhan, brother. Not only are you not getting an interview with the minister? Oh, I already read that. Sorry about that. You have to respect the culture, and I was just giving you the opportunity to do so while there's no repercussions to you not apologizing. That's when you show if you really have respect for the culture. That's when you show, oh, I'm a guest in the House of Hip Hop, and I'm a proud guest in the House of Hip Hop. That's where you show it. You chose not to. You chose to use that moment to flex your muscle, but you're not that strong. Motor City rapper then reminded Vlad Rick Ross allegedly ordered his entourage to once beat his butt, saying, you know you're never going to disrespect again, DJ Vlad? Rick Ross. Because he spoke to you in a language that you understand. You heard loud and clear, but Royce said he wouldn't replace as a man and resort to easy acts of violence. In 2008, Vlad sued Ross to the tune of $4 million for allegedly launching a brutal attack on him at the Ozone Awards in Houston. He suffered a cut that required 7 stitches below one of his eyes, 3 facial fractures, a corneal abrasion, and possible permanent nerve damage. 2 years later, the judge awarded Vlad $300,000. On Tuesday, September 22nd, Vlad Mentions blew up on Twitter shortly after Lord Jamar, one of Vlad's most consistent guests, and comedian Godfrey decided to join Royce in solidarity and discontinue the support for Vlad. Check out some of the reactions below. You know you're never going to disrespect again DJ Vlad Rick Ross because he spoke to you in a language that you understand. Oh, yeah. I remember a buddy of mine telling me about that not too long ago. Here's some more tweets. Y'all think the culture really going to cancel DJ Vlad? DJ Vlad getting canceled by his own peers is a plot twist I didn't see coming. Dear black celebrities, stop being cool with DJ Vlad. He's a part of the mainstream media. F DJ Vlad. And everyone's pretty much saying the same thing. You know, I've had a lot of I've heard a lot of YouTube content creators who speak a lot about hip hop news and things like that. They all say the same thing about Vlad. Let me say this: most of them say the same thing about him, that he's a culture vulture. He doesn't really care about the culture. Doesn't care about black people or anything like that. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't expect him to, because this is his way of making a living. This is how he gets his money. This is how he puts food on the table. He doesn't necessarily have to care about anybody in the culture industry. I'm not saying it's right or anything like that. I'm just saying this is how he thinks, in my humble opinion. He got certain guys to really spill the beans on his channels about a lot of messed up things in the past. I think one person who said a little bit too much during an interview ended up getting arrested shortly after that interview for the information he spoke, because apparently the feds are watching as well on his channel. And my personal opinion on DJ Vlad, look, I don't know the guy personally. I can't say I hate him or anything like that. But I look at it like this too, for everyone that's mad at him. Like, what do you expect from a guy like him who is using y'all to pretty much make his money? This is the reason why he has, he's able to live comfortably. He's able to, get you guys on interviews, and from what I've heard, he does not pay the people he interviews. He uses them for monetary gain on his channel, since his channel is monetized on YouTube with 4 million subs, and all that money goes to him. He doesn't pay anybody to come on there. I thought, as much as Lord Jamar came on there, I thought he was probably paying him something under the table. But I think Lord Jamar, now don't quote me on this, I think Lord Jamar maybe have made that clear on his recent podcast that he wasn't getting paid on last channel. So I obviously thought, like, if he was gonna pay somebody, it would be him, since at the time, him and Vlad were actually close friends. They've talked about this on past episodes. But I don't want to ramble on this too much longer. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think Vlad is gonna apologize? Do you think he really wants to apologize? Do you think he really cares about the hip hop culture or anything like that? Do you disagree with what I'm saying and how I think about it? I really like to know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate that. Hit the Cash App if you guys like my work. I really appreciate that too. And I'm out. Peace.